Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a Certified Zentangle Teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Splish from Beth Snoderly. I love the name of it, and it's a cute tangle. All right, this is more of like a freestanding type of tangle, so that way you can, fill up your space wherever, or just add it kind of as an accent or whatever you want to do with it. Starts off with a diamond in the center. This one also has a lot of neat options for how you might want to decorate it at the end. All right, so once you have your diamond, and on my step out, I did a little close-up of what Beth did for the center, but you can also do it however you want. If there's another way you want to decorate it. So what she did is to put another diamond in the center, fill it in, and then she had just like some straight lines, little dashes. Whoops. There we go. Around that, the center there. But again, you can decorate the center however you wish. This is just a suggestion. All right, then she has orbs going around the outside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with putting some orbs on each of the peaks. And then put one in the center, touching the diamond. Now I know, it might have been one of her examples. If you go into the description section, I'll have a link to this, to hers, on Tangle Pattern, so that way you can see the step out in her hand, and then also the examples, because she has some really neat examples on ways you could decorate it. And it seemed like on hers, there was one where it was, these orbs were pulled away from that diamond instead of resting on it. It was either hers or Linda Farmer, who is the owner of TanglePatterns.com. She will do her own also, and so I'm just trying to remember. But anyway, take a look and see. They're just gorgeous. All right, then we're going to draw some things coming out of these orbs. And again, do take a look, because there's a lot of different ways. But I'm going to follow what she had in the step out, and that was kind of a curved line coming out of either side. Kind of ends up looking like a trumpet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the four corners of the diamond first. Look at how off-center that is. All right. And then, filling in from the center. And then these could always be a different size. I think just so that way they fit. Mine are going to be a little bit smaller. All right. Then the next step was to put like a curved line. I'm going to call it capping off those, our two curved lines there. So we're just going to go around. And I suppose, if you need to adjust any of them, you could certainly do that. I think it is bent a little bit. I did a dot the other day and pushed a little too hard and watched that nib just bend, and I'm like, oh no. And so then, if I'm not careful, I'm getting this, you can see how the line is a little bit wonky. All right. But it's funny. It's like if I try to make it look like that, where it's a little faded here and there, like when I watch Maria Thomas do that on videos, and it's like, it's like it's hard to do it when you want to, but when you get a pen that's misbehaving, it's frustrating, right? Okay, so while this looks really neat, our last step was to put some little orbs off the ends of these curved lines that we've made. And again, lots of different things that you could do to decorate this. And I might just leave it at this because, well, no, maybe I'll add a little something. But it's just, it's like I said, it's a really cute tangle. And to me, well, you know, depending on how you decorate it, you can make it look you know, a number of different ways. Because on some of the examples, it looked very snowflakey. So just depending, and maybe too, just depending on the weather, because it could look like I don't know. It's just neat looking. So here's a thought. You know, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna put just some straight lines coming up. So we'll do, this is like some pen shading coming up from the bottom. Ooh, that can't fit very many in. And I'm using a light touch and picking up the pen, you know, as I'm doing it, you know, pushing down but then pulling up as I get to about where that curves. Oh, and that looks kind of neat. And then one of the things that I saw on, this might have been Linda's, her little thumbnail that she does, and I really liked it. And actually, I want to have it go over a little bit. I can't remember if hers did or not. But let's aura this line, this curve line up here. I'm just going to have it expand a little bit. Like this one kind of expands a little bit past. Actually, I'm going to do the aura above it. Which, you know, sometimes that's a nice thing to take a look at. If you're not happy with something on your tangle, sometimes we can take a look at, well, where is it not making you happy? And then how, you know, what ways can we fix it by filling in something, or like this, I'm just adding an aura line and filling that in. So if I'm just doing it because I remember seeing it on there. I'm like, oh, that looks really cool. Let's do that. But say if things were maybe uneven or you just weren't happy with something in that area, that's one way that it could be fixed. Or just by doing this, it gives it a different look. And so sometimes that's all it needs. Let's do it this way where it's, there we go. Anyway, it's just super cute, and I wanted to share that because it's super cute. Now see, I made that one darker. Now you have to go back and do. See, sometimes when you go and touch up, it's then you have to touch up everything to make it match. Let's do. Yeah, there. That was a little bit more consistent. That makes me happy. All right, then, if you wanted to, we'll add a little curve to these. Let's put a very little bit of graphite on those sides. And, well, this is what I'm going to do. Since that is on the top, I'm going to do it just on these ones that are on the corners. There are some neat examples of doing the ones that are on the, you know, these points on the corners a lot bigger than the other ones, and that had a neat effect too. And then also she had some different shapes, so you don't have to do, you know, these curved lines. She had some that were, you know, looked like flux, that kind of, you know, tethered orb type of look. And oh, that's neat. That is neat. And then looking, now these look like smiley faces. I'm sorry. Sometimes when we do something, the one looked a lot thicker than the others, and so now I just want to go back and kind of, I'm just adding a little bit to kind of make them all look about the same thickness. And then, oh no, I'm not going to do that with that. Let's do, I was thinking, oh, I should have added, well, I guess I might have to do it with the jelly roll. I could have left a little sparkle in there, but you know what? If you decide afterwards, that's where a nice white jelly roll helps. And I'm using, this is the jelly roll number 10. And, ah, there we go. Anyway, you can just go crazy adding and adding and adding, and and then sometimes it's just like, yes, that did it, and now I'm happy, and that's good. So, um, oh, I was going to make a point about the number 10. It's a lot juicier than the other ones, meaning that it flows really well. And when we're doing this kind of thing where we're drawing with the jelly roll over ink or over colored pencil, it's just nice to have it be have it flow well. Some of the thinner points, because these come in an 8 and a 5, so both smaller than this. They're frustrating to use when you're trying to add that little bit of shine. So highly recommend getting some of those. And with that, thanks so much for watching. Again, check the description section for links to the step outs, as well as to information about me. If you'd like to connect, if you'd like to do some classes, I do both free and paid classes. So information is on my website, and that link is in the description section. And with that, thanks so much for watching. Oh, I forgot. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, would love to have subscriptions. Like, share, and all of that as well. Means a lot to me, and I really, really appreciate it. So with that, now, thanks for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.